All right, today you'll be taking the energy sources and thermal energy transfer test. Number 1, which of these describes a human activity that uses up a non-renewable resource? Building new roads that cause topsoil to erode, chopping down trees from the forest for heating homes, car engines consuming large amount of fossil fuels, pollutants on roads washing into streams during rainstorms. Number 2, which of these types of energy resources is most likely to be used up by human activity? Solar energy, fossil fuel energy, wind energy, geothermal energy. Question 3. Which of the following energy types is considered very efficient, but also very dangerous for the environment? Nuclear energy, wind energy, geothermal energy, solar energy. Number 4. Which energy transformation produces electricity without causing pollution? Burning natural gas in a power plant to transform heat energy into electricity, using batteries in a flashlight to transform chemical energy into electricity, spinning windmills to transform mechanical energy into electricity. Question 5. The circle graph below shows the energy use for one household. This family is looking to change one of their home energy uses from a non-renewable type of energy to one that is inexhaustible and could be generated at their home. Which type of home energy would you use to have them save the most money by converting to a home-generated, inexhaustible, which means renewable, form of energy? Water heating, air conditioning, home heating, lighting, and appliances. So you're looking to save them the most money. Question 6. Why is a coal a non-renewable resource? It forms as quickly as it is used. People need it to power factories. There is a limited amount on Earth. It can only be used for a limited time. Question 7. A paper mill uses the moving water from a nearby waterfall to turn turbines and produce energy. The waterfall is an example of a renewable resource, solar energy, geothermal energy, non-renewable energy. Question 8. Which of the following energy sources is most likely to have a negative effect on air quality? Coal, radiant, geothermal, wind. Question 9. Which of the following resources carries a high potential for environmental damage? Wind, trees, geothermal, nuclear. Number 10. Schools that are heated with natural gas furnaces use a type of fuel that is classified as a alternative fuel, non-renewable fossil fuel, renewable, alternative, renewable fossil fuel. Number 11. A cooking smoker used to cook meats works by allowing the warm air filled with the smoke to rise to the meat, while the cooler air sinks closer to the fire. Which type of heat transfer is responsible for smoking the meat? Electrical, convection, conduction, radiation. Number 12. A student was conducting an experiment in which a heater was placed on one side of a large box and a thermometer on the other. The student removed the air from the box, turned on the heater, and recorded the change in temperature. What was the student's model designated to show? Conduction, convection, radiation, or chemical? Number 13. During a warm summer day, a car became extremely hot. When a student went to open the door, he burned his fingers. What two forms of energy were responsible for the student burning his fingers? Radiation and conduction, conduction and convection, radiation and electricity, convection and radiation. Number 14. A student was cooking chicken in the frying pan below. What heat transfer of heat is responsible for cooking the chicken? Conduction, convection, radiation, electrical. Number 15. Which of these actions on their own will cause ice to change to water? Adding sand to the ice, removing heat from the ice, crushing the ice, or adding heat to the ice? Question 16. Which example best verifies the fact that thermal energy will move from warm areas toward cool areas until uniform or same temperature is achieved? A person sitting under a fan feels cooler than a person sitting far away from the fan. A refrigerator stays cool until it loses electrical power, at which point the refrigerator will heat up. A radiator pumps heat into a cold room, and the radiator eventually shuts off once the entire room has reached a certain temperature. Or an ice cube is sprinkled with salt, which causes the ice cube to melt. Number 17. Which action in a science lab transforms electrical energy to heat energy? Warming liquid in a test tube over a Bunsen burner, using a hot plate to boil a beaker of water, growing plants on a windowsill, mixing two chemicals. Number 18. Which type of energy conversion happens when energy from the sun is used to warm a house? Electricity to light energy to thermal energy, chemical energy to electricity. Number 19. Which type of energy transformation occurs when energy given off by splitting atoms is used to turn water into steam? Thermal to light, nuclear to thermal, chemical to nuclear, electrical to chemical. Number 20. Which of these types of energy conversions occurs in a battery-powered flashlight? Thermal to mechanical, light to electrical, thermal to chemical, chemical to electrical. Number 21. Which energy conversion is likely to take place when you put gasoline in a car? Thermal to electrical, chemical to mechanical, mechanical to electrical, or mechanical to electromagnetic. Number 22. The roller coaster cart has the most gravitational potential energy at position W, X, Y, or Z. Number 23. What machine changes electrical into light and sound energy? A battery, a light bulb, alarm clock, or oven? Number 24. Which of the following is an example of convection? A hair dryer is drying up your hair when a car engine turns hot after being turned on, when the AC or heater changes the temperature, when you are making soup and the water is rising and lowering. 25. What is the best pro about renewable resources? They are inexpensive, they are expensive, they create pollution, or they are always available.